What's good, YouTube? It's Philosojoey. Today I'm going to be playing for you something kind of special again. This is basically, if you watch the BMX video I did, the Impossible BMX, this is kind of the same thing. It's designed with the same intention. Only thing is I'm going to be using the Ruiner instead of the BMX bike. And because of that, I mean, there are some parts that are, I would say, are easier, and then there's some parts that are like definitely hard, definitely harder. The biggest thing I think about this, before I get into it or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the forewarning that the Ruiner doesn't have nearly as much control to it as the bikes do. So I mean, it's a lot easier to like fuck up on stuff with the Ruiner because of that. But you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It kind of has like this unpredictable nature of like you don't really know where it's gonna flip to and stuff. And unfortunately, there are a lot of parts in this that require you to flip a certain way or land a certain spot. I'll do the best that I can to kind of manipulate that to my advantage, I guess, if that makes sense. But there's probably gonna be quite a few fails in this. I'll more than likely leave like the times and stuff listed below whenever I complete each part. That way, you're not stuck watching a bunch of like mistakes and stuff, rather than having me like edit out the whole entire thing. Because I want it to be like 100% legit and everything, just have everything all in one video. But okay. So yeah, the first part is not too hard, obviously. Like, I think anybody could do that. But you guys will kind of see what I'm talking about with some of these parts. Like, some of these parts are just like insane. All right, it's very easy also like to over jump stuff and to under jump stuff. Like the Ruiner is a very strange card. Like you guys will kind of see what I'm talking about here. This is probably the first like difficult part. I have to like kind of go in reverse and like jump while I'm doing it. It's just really strange. Alright. Oh, no! Can I get back up there? Okay, yeah, fuck yeah. So yeah, it's like the strangest thing, like trying to control a car that's jumping while it's going in reverse. But unfortunately, there's a lot of parts on here that are like that. And for that checkpoint stuff, I have to restart, no matter, or respawn or whatever, no matter what, because there's literally no way for me to get on that thing with the Ruiner without it like causing me to fall. But this part is really difficult too. And the only way I found that I can do it is like to do it like that, kind of like change the camera angle and stuff as I'm like going up it and stuff. It doesn't really seem like it's too hard, but trust me, I spent 15 to 20 minutes, something like that, on this. Like I've put in the practice to be able to master that part at least. Most of the stuff at the beginning I should be able to like finish pretty easily. It'll be the stuff that's kind of like later on that gives me a little bit more trouble, but for the most part, this stuff should be pretty easy. I should be able to get through most of this stuff first or second or third try, something like that. Maybe a little less, I don't know. Alright, so we got to that checkpoint, and this, I could reposition the car, but it actually like respawns you exactly where you need to be, so you can just kind of like go right into it without having to worry about it. But yeah, alright. Fuck, I didn't get enough speed. So one thing that's like really strange about the Ruiner that most people probably don't even know about is that you can really manipulate like how the Ruiner will like parachute, like how it'll glide and like the areas that it'll glide and stuff. I don't know if I can get down this without it, without falling into it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Because I am like in the most awkward, there we go, most awkward angle, but I still was able to pull it off. Alright, but what I was saying is like with the parachute and stuff, like you guys will kind of see like there's certain areas that you basically just have to be able to manipulate how the parachute like glides you. It'll make more sense what I'm talking about once I get to that part, but for now I'm just going to focus on fucking getting on to this little platform, making sure I get to the next checkpoint. But there are some parts that you have to have, like as dumb as this sounds, you have to have some legit parachute skills to be able to get across some of these parts. They're probably about 2 or 3 checkpoints away from where I'm at right now. But we're getting ready to get to the really difficult shit. So, alright. This right here is a bitch. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys right now. Oh, fuck, I didn't land onto it. These parts right here are just incredibly difficult because it requires you to like, one, to be able to properly use the parachute like in a certain way. And that was just a bad example of it. Because it looks really easy because I know what I'm doing, but if you like don't really know what you're doing, you'll run into a lot of problems. Like if you guys notice, how I kind of tilt the ruiner back a little bit and then deploy the parachute. It's really quick, so I mean you guys probably actually didn't notice, but that actually like kind of helps you glide a little bit. And if you don't know how to glide like with the parachute like that, you won't actually be able to get on this platform. But all right, hell yes. I struggled with this thing so much that like I'm actually very happy that I was able to do that. There we go. All right, and we got to the next checkpoint. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to remember where the next one is. Oh no, wait, no, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to do this next part. I'm gonna have to respawn for this part. But all right, I'll get more into the parachute thing like as this goes on, because this right here is still pretty basic stuff. Fucking messed up. Truth be told, this is one of the like it's a part that can either be really easy or it can be really hard. It just depends how much the game wants to like help you out. Like right now, it's not letting me jump. Even though I'm hitting the jump button, you guys probably hear the horn or whatever, because, you know, Rockstar decided that the horn and the fucking jump button would be the exact same for this. Oh my gosh. That time it actually did let me jump. But this is another one of those instances that you have to jump backwards. It's like, it's just ridiculous. Like, with this part, like, if you don't immediately hit down on the analog stick when you jump, it'll, like, kind of do what it's been doing where, come on, please get up on that. There we go. It'll kind of do the thing where like the front, like the nose of the car just immediately goes to the ground. And it's really fucking annoying when that happens. But alright, let's see if I can get enough speed. And that's the other thing, is that like it's crazy that the Ruiner is like the super powerful car that has a fucking parachute and the ability to jump. But apparently it just doesn't have enough horsepower to get up a fucking hill. Alright. This is one of those instances that if you have parachute skills, you'll be a-okay, but if you don't know what you're doing with the parachute, it can be kind of a problem. Alright, I do not think I got it. Did I get enough? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I had just enough air to be able to get up on that platform. I'm surprised I'm actually navigating this pretty well for the video, which is, I am not complaining at all. Like, I spent the first time that I did this, the very first run through I did of this, I spent 62 minutes on it. That's, you know, an hour and 2 minutes. It was a very long process, but it seems to have paid off, because as of yet, I seem to have been able to navigate most of the stuff pretty easily, but it's all good. It'll get thrown out the window here in a second, because there's like there's a really hard part up ahead. So it should be kind of interesting to see how long that part takes me, considering this has been pretty easy. This part right here, and just to note, I didn't have like a video or anything like that, any sort of guide for this stuff. I found this job. Let me do this part before I continue to talk. I don't want to goof this part up. And I goofed it up anyways. Whenever I found the BMX thing with like the little, you know, the BMX skill race type thing, I decided to look up the person that made it on Social Club. I couldn't find any more of their jobs, but I found somebody who made one of these, you know, kind of like as a tribute for that guy, you know, because he makes really good stuff on GTA. But because of that, I didn't have any sort of guide for this, so I just kind of had to figure everything out for myself. So that's also part of why it took me so long, but... Oh my god, did we make that? Hell yeah, we did. Alright, so the next checkpoint is right there. And this is where shit's gonna get really, really difficult, because I'm gonna show you guys some pretty crazy stuff that you can do with the... Well, it's actually not crazy. I'm like hyping this up for no reason, honestly. It's not even like that crazy. But there's this thing that I just basically discovered with the Ruiner. If you guys are familiar with skateboarding, it's basically the equivalent of like almost like a varial kickflip, almost. You guys will see. Let's see. Alright. That didn't work out. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the clarification. This will probably be the part that I put the time down, because it's going to take me a while. But there's this weird thing that you can do with the Ruiner where if you angle this thing perfectly, which I'm not doing, it's like rolling off the side. Some fucking reason. Okay, that's a pretty good angle right there. If you do this right here where you kind of angle it like this, and then as soon as you jump you hit forward, like just do a complete nosedive with the car, and then kind of like twist the analog stick, it'll cause it to like flip, which is the only way to like get across this. Like that, I over jumped right there. Positioning is like everything. it's ridiculously hard. But the cool thing is there's only 4 of these jumps, so like it gets to be pretty repetitive. So you kind of, once you get into the rhythm of it, it's not too bad. Oh no, that's the wrong fucking way to be spinning. Please do not be spinning that way. one thing I would say is that the person who designed this, they put these like at different lengths apart. So oh no, fuck, I'm gonna fall, of course. Like, you can't put yourself in the same exact position for every single jump because it won't work, because some of them are further away than the others. So like right here you can kind of see like how far up. Okay, I'm falling. Thanks, Rockstar. Thanks so much for that. But you can kind of see how far up I am on this platform before I... Okay, that's the wrong way. Why are you going that way? Thank you. Alright. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna try to do this. And this is not working out at all. This will absolutely be a part that I like put the time down for it, because this is just insane. The jump parts are really just the hardest. Like, they're really difficult. Mainly because this is like what I was talking about earlier in the video, that you really can't control what the car does. I mean, you can use whatever methods, you know, to try to do it, to manipulate it the best you can, but there's just no way to actually control it. Like, there's no way for me to control what the car's doing, because like I'm not getting enough air from the jump. And on top, okay, we're going the wrong fucking way. I do not understand why this car does this. This is the only car I've encountered in GTA that does this, where if I'm like doing the little, you know, spinning tire thing or whatever, if I spin it one way, it'll go the complete like other direction sometimes. It's so stupid. Alright. Come on. Fucking shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. So yeah, I started this at like 10 minutes. I started this at 10 minutes. This is gonna be a bitch. I can already tell. Alright. Alright. Stop fucking over jumping. What are you doing? Oh my god. There we go. Alright. I have to do this 4 times. Actually, no, I have to do it 2 more times. There's that one. Or maybe it is 4 times. Where's it at? No, it's over there. Okay. Alright, please spin the right direction, please. Alright. No, 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 no. Jesus Christ. That was so fucking crazy. Okay, so here's another part that you guys will kind of see where like you have to be able to manipulate the parachute. You know, you can see I have the car leaning back and everything like that. You have to basically be able to do that to like, you know, to make sure that you get enough height so that like the parachute and all that can like get across the distance you need. Oh gosh. Alright, this right here I can basically just jump to the parachute or jump to the fucking checkpoint. Shouldn't be really too much of a problem. Oh, watch me like fucking miss it. I would be so salty. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna get to the really fun stuff. The stuff that's probably gonna make this video like 30 minutes long. Hopefully it's not. But alright, so here's a really cool thing with the parachute, that I'm not gonna do any sort of running start or anything like that. I'm just gonna pop the car up into the air, lean it back, and then deploy the parachute. And I'm gonna wait when I deploy the parachute because it'll give me more height, which means I'll be able to glide for a lot longer. And because of that, that's exactly what you're gonna need to be able to get across this distance. And then obviously you can see that there's a little thread the needle type thing, which is going to be the namesake of the what do you call it, the video. I was about to say the race, but okay. And this part right here, man, when I was testing this thing out, this took me the longest because I did not know what to do. I'll show you guys what you have to do, but you'll think I'm fucking stupid. Alright, so the first time that I was doing this, like when I was doing the run through or whatever, I was trying to jump out of that and like glide around to the checkpoint, which is right up here. Okay, please don't over jump that. Yeah, I was like trying to like glide to the parachute, or to the parachute. I was trying to glide to the checkpoint, and it was so fucking hard. Like it was impossible to do it that way. So eventually I just decided to kind of like check out like the rest of this mega structure and see exactly where I was supposed to go. But alright, here's another one of these parts where I'm having to like flip the fucking ruiner and hope to God that I like get across everything, and then, you know, hope that I don't like over jump it, which I did not somehow. And then this part right here is actually really difficult too, because I have to like go back and try to like jump up on that thing, and it just does not work every time. It's so difficult. Alright, if I can get past that though, I will be I will be set, because this is like pretty much all that I have to do to complete this. It's just that this part right here, the little jumping onto this thing in the first place, is incredibly difficult. Like, it's just so, the way that this thing is set up is just crazy. And he didn't jump. Hey, we can still save it though. That's all that matters. And we overjumped. No, we didn't overjump it. Okay. Alright, let's get this. This is like the craziest backwards jump. Oh! It just will not, it will not cooperate with me. It's like the hardest thing in the world because, well, not the hardest thing in the world. It's the hardest thing for this race because there's not enough room to really like get the what do you call it, to get the car to like move back with enough speed that it can actually like jump back on it. I got really lucky the first time that I completed it. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, and then of course the car always wants to do this, where I'll be doing like the same command on the controller and it will not be like, it will just not cooperate with me. It keeps going, why the fuck does it keep going to the right? I'm like literally doing the same thing I was doing a second ago, and it's just not, why is it doing this now? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna be another fucking part that I have to like edit out because the game wants to be stupid as fuck. Like a second ago, whenever I was doing the little like platform jumps and stuff and jumping from one platform to the next, I was hitting the same thing that I'm hitting right now, and it is just not doing it. It is not doing it for some fucking absurd reason. This is another part that I probably spent like 20 minutes on, if I'm being honest. Why are you doing this? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to like be quiet and try to do this because it's not wanting to work with me. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Nice. Alright. Alright. Why are you not fucking flipping? This is the only thing about this parkour that is just absolutely stupid. That is just like the worst design that they possibly could have fucking did. Oh my god. And for those of you that are wondering why I'm not just like moving back and like kind of almost at a 45-degree angle to the platform, this is as far over as I can go. So this is about what I can get the car to do. Alright. Alright, so we might have another chance at this. This is, you know, fucking 15 minutes later, we got it, right? Oh god, do not overjump that, please. Alright, alright. Hey, hell yes. Alright, so now I just gotta get across this thing right here. This is gonna be ridiculous. Hell yes. Fuck yeah, I got to the checkpoint. That's what I'm talking about. Victory jump off. Thank you. Alright. Nice. So this is 18 minutes. This is actually quite a bit of an improvement from the last time from the last time that I did this. Alright. Let's, okay, so this right here actually serves as a good example. I'm not gonna make it, but I just kinda wanted to show you guys, like, I didn't, like, pop the car back far enough whenever I did this before I deployed the parachute, and that's why I ended up kind of, like, just hitting, like, the side of it or whatever. Like, right here, this should be maybe good enough. Nope. Nope. So I'm gonna have to pull the car even further back before I deploy the parachute. It's basically just all about like making sure that you like get just enough height whenever you deploy the parachute. Like right here, you can tell this is like a clear shot. This is like literally, it was like perfect. I couldn't imagine a better one. But all right. So now I just have this. This is the finish line. So yeah, obviously. But alright, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully it wasn't too painful to watch all the mistakes and stuff. I will leave the link in the description for you guys, just so you guys can test it out for yourself, because this isn't like, you know, BMX or anything, so you don't really have to have any special skills. But you guys can test it yourself, kind of see like just how much harder it actually is than what I made it look like, because I've played it quite a bit. But thanks again for watching.